Okay, so for my bruising, I like to use the Ben Nye CK4FX color wheel for bruise and abrasions. Okay, so when you're doing bruises and abrasions, I'm just gonna do my hand right here. I know many people like to do it differently, but I'm going to start with my yellow as my base. It's always a good, because underneath where your bone is, it's actually yellow, not like your dark. So I like to look my lights to my darks. So let me get it in position. Oh. So I like to pat it on, bring it all the way up to my knuckle. Let's even put some on my knuckle. Just kind of like that. You want to spread it a little bit. So it smells like that. So the next color we're going to use is the red. And I just like to use the same brush or blending thing because, let's face it, it's gonna blend in anyways. So for this one, I like to do little dabs. So then you're gonna take the other side where the paint is, or the makeup isn't, and you're just gonna blend it together. Yeah, so you could stop here if it's like an older bruise, but I'm gonna do mine so it's like just fresh. So the next color I'm gonna go in is this like maroon color. You only need a little bit of this. Again, we're just gonna do even lighter pats. And for like my knuckle, I think I'm gonna go around the knuckle. I think I'm gonna grab it another time. I'm just gonna blend. I think I'm gonna drag it a little bit down here. Okay, so our final one we're gonna be using is this. It's like black. It's like a purplish, blackish color. It's dark. So this one, it really pulls your bruise together. For like the blacks, I like to leave it around the edge and then blend all together. Sometimes, as a makeup artist, your finger is going to be your best friend. So, I'm doing lighter like circles, so it's not as like apparent. The colors blend easier. So like that. So let's review. So we start with our yellow because it's our lighter color, and you always start with your lights and work your way dark. Then we move to our red, and then we move to our purplish maroonish color, and then we move to our dark blackish purple. So yeah, and your final result should be this. More tips for like bruising. I would always come up with a backstory, and because you want to have your backstory so you know like what type of bruise. Like with special effects, it's really helpful to know your anatomy of the body because when you're creating bruises, scars, burns, and then there's the other part of the special effects where you're like laying down facial hair and laying eyebrows and blocking eyebrows, and there's just so many different parts of the special effects spectrum. So yeah, so this is just a really simple bruise. So yeah.